Hello and welcome back to my channel with another video today. Just lost my train of thought there. Today we have both of my Pullman carriages, which surprisingly are my only two mainline carriages actually. The other two carriages I have are Annie and Clarabelle from Thomas, which some may class as carriages. I would class them as more TV series carriages. These are what I class as proper railway carriages. Not that those aren't, it's just I differentiate between the two of them because though they have faces on them like the Thomas and Threadneedle series, all the engines and carriages and stuff, wagons and whatever else had faces, whereas these two are proper British Pullman coaches. And I thought, yeah, me thinking things, it's a crazy concept, but I thought today we would have a video where I could just do a little review of these carriages, and that would be a nice fun little video for you guys, while we're waiting for me to start a bunch of projects in the background. However, turns out I am never going to just be able to do a simple review video and not have to worry about fixing something, because both of these carriages need work on them, and yeah, it's fun. I mean, they also need better things to carry them in because they're currently being held in a half open, half shut, slightly being torn apart plastic sleeve. So they need a new home at some point soon. But if I use one of the coaches to balance the other coach up onto, and we zoom in here, don't want to zoom in too much. Yeah, it's this wheel. So this wheel here, it's really hard for you guys to see on camera, but that side's a lot higher than this side is. So this side will actually turn, but this side, like this wheel here, just continues to turn. This one I have to turn it manually, so it needs work, which is not what I wanted to do today. And if I flip this one over, that wheel needs work as well. So I'm just going to quickly pause the video, fix both wheels, and then come back and actually do what the video is supposed to be about. So I'll be back in a second. Right, and we're back. So I've now fixed too many wheels off camera. Turns out that coach decided to be a bit more of a pain than I thought it was going to be. So obviously I had to fix the front wheel, and then I had to fix the back wheel back there, because that decided to come out as well. But as you can tell by that carriage just absolutely skating off of the recording area, the wheels are fixed now. That one was hard to keep in place because there's a slight slope going down that way, so it goes, and it doesn't choose to stay of its own will, so I have to put up on higher ground, because this bit of cardboard I've been filming on, which mainly I film on with engines, as you can see by all the oil marks, it's so that when I run, let's say a tendered power tender, that's a mouthful, then if the oil spits out, it'll go on here instead of going on the floor, just to keep the mess contained, and it will soak into the nice cardboard here, and it won't be an issue. Would be an issue if it wasn't covered in dust, dirt, and anything else, but you know, it is what it is. But we can finally get into giving a review of these two coaches. So they are slightly different. I mean, they are both Pullmans. They're both built the same way, except they've got a bit of decal differences between them. So flip this one onto its side, so that way it's easier for us to view it and give a nice review upon it. So you can see from the side here, this one says car number 77. You can see the lights inside. This one does not light up, unfortunately. It also doesn't weigh anything at all, which probably should weigh some more. Probably put some weights in it at some point would be a good idea. I also want to buy a light up Pullman coach as well sometime this year. So that's on my list of things to get. So here's it from the other side. Basically the same thing, just rotated round. You can see the double door there. There you go. And then obviously the guards coach at the back. That would be where you would, on like a heritage railway, you'd put your buggies or prams in there. Now we'll go on to the other one. So I'll flip the other one onto its side. So here is the other one. You can see it doesn't say any car number there. Unlike this one, that says car number 77. This one is just blank. But beyond that, still got guard compartment, the sort of buggy or pram or suitcase compartment, which obviously on the railways would be used for suitcases, would go in there. So we flip it over here. You can see it's the same off the other side, just rotated 180 degrees, sort of. I mean, if it was 180 degrees, you would have it on that side, like you would have here. But because we've flipped it over, it has to be on the same side to match everything on the other side, point to point. So the guard coach is on this side instead of flipped over. But if you actually set it up, the guard coach is on this back bit. Then you've got this double door on the same bit, and then the front door matches the same, and then all the windows match. So yeah, that's effectively it. It's got a nice Pullman written across the top of it. I really like this window design, it's quite nice actually, and then the nice sort of ovalish shaped windows are also a very nice addition, because obviously the guards coach at the back here is a normal classic sort of door window design, whereas the front door here that passengers use is a more sort of oval shape, which I quite enjoy because I think it's unique and it actually adds flavour to the carriage. So I think that's quite enjoyable to look at, because it obviously differentiates it from, you know, any other normal coach that might be on the LMS or LNER or anything like that. It's a specific Pullman coach, and you can tell because of, you know, obviously the Pullman, this lovely thing across the bottom here. You can tell because of the windows and the doors. So I think it's quite nice. I quite enjoy them. Hence I want more Pullmans, because once I do get my Flying Scotsman up and running, which could be a while, also with the chassis block project on this channel that will be starting very soon, there will be need for a Pullman express train. So there will be some more Pullmans entering the carriage fleet soon, because these are basically my main two carriages I have. And obviously, as I said earlier in the video, I do have I'm mixing my engines up at this point. I have Annie and Clarabelle, but these are my two, you know, British coaches that would actually run on the British main line. So I need some more, clearly. But yeah, hope you did like this little review on my Pullman coaches. I'm hoping next week we should be beginning the chassis block project, and starting to get that stripped down and worked on. I should be ordering the parts for it very soon. And then on my Cars and Trains channel, which is where these things would normally be, but I'm moving some things over here that don't have space or won't fit on in the next, you know, basically it's, let's say, a 2 to 3 month system, where if in the next 2 to 3 months it will not fit on my Cars and Trains channel, it will come over here, and you'll see on this channel, which is why my chassis block's here, because it will not fit, because I've got my Flying Scotsman, I've got to do a cab roof for Percy, which is from Thomas and Friends. Then I've got my Manlord that needs work on. I've got to finish off my Silver Fox. I've then got my Midland Pullman. I've got a green DMU. I've got multiple things that need doing, so it just doesn't fit. So that's why you guys get it on here. So it can actually be seen and it can be done as soon as possible. So that's the reason for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Should hopefully have the chassis block project in the next video, so hope to see you all there. If you did like this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications when you do subscribe, so you will not miss the chassis block project coming soon, and so that more people can see it. I hope that you did like this video, so I shall see you video